You've seen it on the menu. Lobster, set apart from the rest, always with a hefty price tag that makes you pause. It's not just another seafood option, it's the star of the show, the dish that signals something extraordinary is about to happen. Whether it's a birthday, an anniversary, or a once-in-a-lifetime celebration, lobster is the meal people choose when they want to mark a moment. It's the meal for special occasions, a symbol of luxury and celebration. The sight of a bright red lobster, perfectly cooked and served with drawn butter, is enough to make anyone feel like royalty for the night. But have you ever wondered why lobster carries such an air of exclusivity? Why is lobster so expensive? After all, it's not gold, and it's certainly not rare in the ocean. In fact, if you look beneath the surface, you'll find that lobsters are plentiful along the Atlantic coast. So what makes this crustacean command such a high price? The answer is a story of grit, danger, and relentless hard work. It's a tale that stretches from the cold, unpredictable waters of the Atlantic to the bustling kitchens of the world's finest restaurants. Every lobster dinner is the result of a journey that's far more dramatic than most people realize. The journey from ocean floor to dinner plate is long and complex. It begins before dawn, with fishermen braving the elements to haul heavy traps from the sea. Each lobster is caught by hand, sorted and carefully transported to ensure it arrives fresh and alive. Most of us only see the final elegant dish, not the effort behind it. We don't see the early mornings, the back-breaking labor, or the constant battle against the weather. We simply enjoy the taste, unaware of the story behind every bite. The lobster industry is built on tradition, skill, and courage. For many, it's a family affair, skills passed down from generation to generation, with each new lobsterman learning the ropes from those who came before. Generations of families and tight-knit communities depend on it. In small coastal towns, lobster fishing isn't just a job, it's a way of life, a source of pride, and the backbone of the local economy. The price isn't just about supply and demand, it's about the human effort and risk. Every lobster on your plate represents hours of labor, exposure to danger, and a deep respect for the ocean's power. So let's pull back the curtain and dive into the world of the American lobsterman. Let's see what it really takes to bring this delicacy from the depths of the sea to your table. We'll witness the challenges and triumphs, the early mornings and late nights, and the unwavering determination required to harvest these creatures from the Atlantic. It's a world of early mornings, long days, and constant uncertainty. The weather can change in an instant, and every trip out to sea is a gamble. The office is a rolling boat, co-workers are the wind and waves. There are no guarantees, just the hope that today's catch will be enough to support a family, to keep a tradition alive. By the end, you'll understand, the price of lobster honors the incredible effort behind every bite. It's a tribute to the people who risk their lives and livelihoods to bring this luxury to your table. It's more than just food, it's a testament to resilience, to the enduring spirit of those who make their living from the sea. Each lobster tells a story of perseverance and pride. Let's discover what makes lobster truly special, not just as a meal but as a symbol of hard work, community, and the connection between people and the ocean. This is the real story behind that luxury meal. It's a journey that spans generations, weaves through coastal towns, and ends with a moment of celebration at your table. Welcome to the world of lobster. Get ready to see what it truly takes to bring this iconic dish from the ocean's depths to your plate, and why it's so much more than just a meal. Lobsters are wild, long-lived creatures perfectly adapted to the cold, rocky waters of the North Atlantic. They scuttle along the ocean floor, hiding in crevices and under rocks, living for decades in the deep. Unlike many other seafood species, lobsters have never been truly domesticated. Despite years of research and millions spent on aquaculture, lobsters remain nearly impossible to farm. Attempts to raise them in captivity have failed time and again, making them one of the last truly wild foods we eat. Every lobster on your plate is a testament to the untamed ocean. Every lobster you eat is hunted from the ocean, one by skilled hands. There are no shortcuts, no machines that can replace the knowledge and intuition of a seasoned lobsterman. Lobster fishing is among the most dangerous jobs in America. The sea is unpredictable, and the risks are ever present. Storms can roll in without warning, and waves can tower over the boats, threatening to capsize them in an instant. Work starts before sunrise, often in freezing, unpredictable weather. Lobstermen head out in the dark, braving icy winds and rough seas, knowing that every day brings new challenges. The deck is a flurry of heavy traps, hydraulic haulers, and ropes that can turn deadly in an instant. One wrong step, one tangled line, and disaster can strike. The work is relentless, and there's no room for error. It's physically demanding. Strength, endurance, and constant focus are required for 12-hour days. Lobstermen haul hundreds of traps, each weighing up to 80 pounds, over and over in all kinds of weather. The financial risks are huge: boats, fuel, bait, insurance, and hundreds of costly traps. Every trip is a gamble, with thousands of dollars on the line before a single lobster is caught. A single storm can wipe out a season's investment, traps are lost or destroyed, boats are damaged, and months of hard work can vanish overnight. Lobstermen are small business owners betting their livelihoods on the sea. They make every decision, from when to set out to how many traps to haul, knowing that their families depend on their judgment and skill. This is more than a job, it's a way of life, passed down through generations. Fathers, mothers, sons, and daughters all share in the tradition, learning the rhythms of the tides and the secrets of the sea. Fathers teach their children to read the water and respect the ocean. The skills and stories are handed down, shaping not just careers but identities and communities. Pride and dignity come from facing the elements and providing for family. Every lobster caught is a victory over the sea, a reward for hard work and perseverance. Intense danger, financial risk, and unwavering dedication form the foundation of the lobster industry. It's a world where only the toughest survive, and every day is a test of willpower and grit. It's a tough, relentless job. The hours are long, the work is grueling, and the rewards are never guaranteed. But someone has to do it. For those who answer the call, the sea offers both challenge and purpose, a life defined by courage, resilience, and the pursuit of something wild. When you think of American lobster, think Maine. This state is synonymous with the world's finest lobster, and for good reason. Maine's cold, rocky coast creates the perfect environment for the American lobster to thrive. The frigid waters and unique underwater landscape help produce lobsters that are prized for their sweet, tender meat. The lobster industry is the beating heart of countless coastal towns, shaping daily life and local culture. Here, the rhythm of the tide sets the pace for entire communities. Every year, Maine lobstermen haul in over 100 million pounds of lobster, making this the most valuable fishery in the United States. It's a staggering number that speaks to both the abundance of the resource and the hard work of those who harvest it. Thousands of jobs depend on this fishery: fishermen, bait suppliers, and many more. From the men and women who catch the bait, to those who deliver it to the boats, every link in the chain is vital. Trap builders, mechanics, and wharf workers all play essential roles, keeping the industry running smoothly and efficiently. The fishery is made up of independent, family-run businesses. For many, lobstering isn't just a job, it's a way of life, passed down from parent to child. Traditions and territories go back generations, with each family holding a deep respect for the sea and the resource it provides. While communities may compete for the best catch, they also look out for each other, united by a shared respect for the ocean and the challenges it brings. Kids often start as sternmen, learning the trade from the ground up, dreaming of captaining their own boats one day and continuing the family legacy. Maine's strict licensing and sustainability rules are designed to protect the resource for future generations, ensuring that the lobster population remains healthy and abundant. This dedication to stewardship and tradition ensures that the lobster way of life continues year after year. Sustainability is at the very core of Maine's lobster story. A story of hard work, respect for nature, and a deep commitment to preserving this unique way of life for generations to come. The lobster trap is a marvel of simple engineering. It's a wire mesh box, weighted to sit on the ocean floor. Bait lures lobsters in through funnel-shaped entrances. Once inside, escape is nearly impossible. Traps have escape vents for undersized lobsters and biodegradable panels to prevent ghost fishing. These features protect young lobsters and the environment. The trap's design is the result of generations of innovation. It's passive, effective, and built for conservation. Every detail serves a purpose, catching lobster while protecting the future. The humble trap is the unsung hero of the industry. The lobsterman's day starts before dawn, loading bait and fuel. At sea, each buoy marks a string of traps below. Traps are hauled up, opened, and lobsters are quickly sorted. Undersized and oversized lobsters, plus egg-bearing females, are returned to the ocean. V-notched females are marked and protected for life. Legal lobsters go into live wells, traps are rebaited and reset. This cycle repeats hundreds of times a day. It's grueling, monotonous, and physically punishing work. Every lobster is earned through relentless effort. Maine's lobster industry is a model of sustainability. Strict rules, many created by fishermen, protect the resource. Size limits ensure lobsters reproduce before harvest. Maximum size and V-notch rules protect the best breeders. Billions of eggs are released each year thanks to these measures. Trap limits and escape vents prevent overfishing and reduce environmental impact. Enforcement is strict. Violations mean heavy fines or loss of license. The community's future depends on a healthy ocean. Conservation isn't just policy, it's a way of life. The journey doesn't end at the dock. Lobsters are transferred to holding tanks or tidal pounds to stay alive and healthy. Most are sold live, so maintaining the cold chain is critical. Workers grade, band, and pack lobsters for shipping. Special boxes and gel packs keep them cool and moist. Lobsters can survive out of water for a day or more if kept damp. A lobster caught in Maine can be served in Las Vegas or Shanghai the next day. The global supply chain is a race against time. Every step preserves quality and freshness. It's a logistical feat that brings the ocean to your table. Lobstering shapes the economy and culture of New England's coastal towns. Fishermen's earnings support local businesses and services. When the season is good, the whole community thrives. Shared challenges foster cooperation and pride. Lobster boats symbolize independence and tradition. Skills and knowledge are passed down through families. The industry's language and festivals are woven into local identity. Rising costs and climate change threaten this way of life, but these communities are resilient and adaptive. Lobstering is about preserving a legacy. It's a way of life tied to the rhythm of the tides. Next time you see lobster on a menu, remember its journey. It's the result of hard work, risk, and tradition. Every lobster represents a day of danger and dedication. The high price reflects the human effort behind it. Conservation ensures lobster will be there for future generations. This is an industry that chose sustainability over short-term gain. A lobster dinner is more than a meal. It's an experience. It's a taste of the sea and the human spirit. Savor every bite. You're honoring the remarkable journey and people behind it.